Mhm. Okay, last class we said that we use will in combination with the present and we use would in combinations with the past. I know he will arrive soon. It's certain that he will graduate. Yes, so will in combination with the present because it's a connection of present future. And I knew he would arrive because this is a connection past future in the past. Okay, it was certain that he would graduate. Yes. Mhm. Okay, for example, here, he knew that he will be able to pass the exam. So this is pass in combination with future. So this is incorrect. So he knew he would be able to pass the exam. I think that I will leave tomorrow. Okay, so Felipe, number 3.
Paula did not say when she will finish the project. It is not correct because it's in past. So it would be Paula did not say when she would finish the project.
Okay, Evelyn, you ready? Number 4, please. I think we cannot hear you. Can you hear me, Evelyn? I think yes, because you opened your microphone, but we cannot hear you. Okay, well, it says here, yes, I can hear you, but we cannot hear you. I don't know why. If it is a problem with your connection or what. It says here, I will try to fix it. Okay. Okay, Felipe, number 4. I'll continue.
Yes, Jake doubts that he will have time to finish the project. It is incorrect because the first verb is present. Jake doubts that he will have time to finish the project.
Okay, continue. You will
Yes.
have.
Okay, it says, I know that I will go off if I can afford it. It is correct. Present future. I know that I will go. 6. The police officer indicated that he would write a ticket if he has the time. It is correct. Indicated that he would. 7. Students will often study in the library before they go to classes or before they go home. Students will often study, they go. Is correct. Present and future. He told me that he thought he would get the job in spite of his lack of education. It is incorrect. He told me that he thought he would get the job. 9. The executive vice president emphasizes that the conferences that the board would not change its position. It is incorrect. Emphasizes that the board will not change its position. And number 10, students will register for classes according to who has the highest number of units. Students will register. Is correct. To who
It's
has
correct.
the highest is correct.
Okay, all right. Yes, now here we have problems with the passives, yes? Okay. So Margaret wrote the letter was written by Margaret. So the thing is that we can use the passive in all the tenses, yes? So that's why when I was explaining tenses, I told you that we have 12 tenses. Yes, 12 different tenses, but we have 2 different voices. And we have 2 different forms, yes, like the common form and the perfect form, no? So that's why they were in total like 48. Plus the idiomatic forms, yes? Okay, well, anyway. So basically the passive passive voice. I don't know if you can see my, now you can see my WhatsApp. Okay, the passive voice. So passive voice is when the subject and object switch positions for the following reasons. The following reasons. Number one, the object is more important than the subject. Yes, so for example, somebody bought a car. That car killed my cat. So then we say my cat was killed by that car. Why? So because my cat is more important than that car. By that car. So number two, of course, we place our focus. We place our focus on the object. She couldn't say that. She couldn't say that. She's important for me, but I want to place my focus on the object. So I said that couldn't be said by her. Yes. Number one, number three, to sound more polite. To sound more polite. More polite. To sound more polite. So people say that she was poisoned. It is said that she was poisoned. When you don't want to reveal your identity. Yes, I think you are an idiot. So you say it is commented that you are an idiot. Or it is thought. It is thought, of course, by me, yes, that you are an idiot. Yes. Okay, number five, when we don't know the doer of the action. Yes. When you don't know the doer of the action, so somebody stole money. Somebody stole our money. We don't know who did it. So we say our money was stolen by somebody. And basically, these are all them. So it is optional to use by plus agent. Plus agent. What is the agent? The agent is the doer, no? So basically, some people say it is a passive voice is the structuring with the subject and the object switch positions. But if you say, for example, if we stick to the grammatic to grammar rules, that expression is not quite true. Yes, because if we say if we say the subject and the object, no? So the subject is doing the action, the object is receiving the action. In that case, that is true. He sent her a letter. He sent her a letter, yes? Then you can say, a letter was sent to her. In this case, if we stick to that thing, that subject and the object change positions, he is the subject, her is the object, direct object, and this is the indirect object. Yes. So then here, a letter is the subject of this sentence. Yes. So a letter was sent to her. She received the action. Yes, this is the object. This is the direct object. Yes. So then you say, oh, okay, by him. No? By him. So in this case, it is optional to use this one. Okay. So for that reason, it is better to say that passive voice is the expression in which the subject and the object in an active voice sentence switch positions, and then in this sentence, yes, the subject is the receiver of the action, yes, and the object, yes, is the doer of the action. The object, yes, is the doer of the action. So it is called, in this case, the doer of the action is called the agent, yes? So passive voice then is the structure in which the subject and the object in an active voice sentence switch positions, and then the object becomes the subject of the new sentence, and the doer of the action becomes the agent. Yes, if you want to. We can use the instrument by using the connector with, yes, by using the connector. Let me put it this here. The connector with, yes. He was attacked. He was attacked. Attacked. He was attacked with a knife. Yes. Of course, you cannot say he was attacked by a knife. Yes. He was attacked with a knife by a mysterious man. Mystery man. Mysterious man. Yes. Okay, he was attacked with a knife. This is the instrument that was used. Okay, she was sent. A letter was sent to her by him with me. I was the instrument. Okay. Okay, then we can say, we can use in all the tenses. I'm not going to write the tenses, I'm just going to mention them. So we can say Anna writes poems. So we can say poems are written by Anna. So this is present simple, right? Okay. Anna is writing poems. Poems are, remember that in order to transform a sentence into passive voice continuous action, the only thing we have to do is add being after the verb to be. Yes. Anna writes poems. Poems are written by Anna. This is present continuous. Mhm. Past simple. Past continuous. Future simple. Future continuous. Present perfect simple. Present perfect continuous. Past perfect. Past perfect continuous. Future perfect. Future perfect continuous. Idiomatic present. Well, idiomatic future, sorry. Idiomatic continuous future or future continuous. Idiomatic past. Idiomatic past continuous action. Modals. Or else in past in simple form. Continuous form. Anna may write poems. Anna may be writing poems. Poems may be written. Poems may be being written. May. Might. Most. Most. Should. 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 Would. 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 Ought to. Ought to. Ought to. Ought to. And we can use special ones. The last one. Okay. But these are all the combinations we can use in passive voice. Okay, the letter was written yesterday by Margaret. Remember that by can be omitted. So if it is not important, the letter was written yesterday. So by whom, I don't care. Or it's not essential to know this, yes? So then use the correct form of the passive. The portrait was painting. No, a portrait cannot be painted. Cannot paint by itself. So we say the portrait was being painted. Or the project will be finished, no, by team. Okay, it says here the boy had never been stung by a bee. Been. We have to use been. The suits were hung, yes, in the closet when they were returned from the cleaners. Okay. So Jessica, can you do number 3? Money.
Money is lending by the credit union to those who want to buy homes.
Uh-huh. This is incorrect, no?
Incorrect, yes.
So because money cannot lend by itself.
No.
So, okay, money is lent.
So, money was lended? No, was
Is being.
is being.
Please continue section. Is being.
Yes, is being
What is the past participle of lent?
lent.
Lent. Is being lent. Okay, so Felipe, number 4.
Yes, the record have been chose by dancers near the jukebox. It is wrong, and the record have been chosen by dancers near the jukebox.
Okay, Evelyn, let's see if we can hear you now.
Can you hear me?
Yes, now we can.
Excellent. The topic for your research paper should have been approved by your advisor. That's correct.
That's correct. Okay, Jesse. 6.
That song has been playing over and over again by Steve. It is incorrect.
We say
Played. Has been played.
yes, has been, or you can say has been played, or you can say has been being played. Depending on if you want to make the emphasis that it's a continuous action. No? Okay, very good. The next one, Felipe.
Yes, the utility bills have been increased again and again. It is correct. Have been
Correct.
increased.
Yeah, there are some cases in which we assume that because a situation is repetitive, it may happen by itself, like the prices are rising. You know, the prices are rising. Of course, the prices don't say, "Oh, I'm going to rise myself now," right? But there are so situations that are so typical, that then we accept them, no? Okay. So then, the next one, Jesse. The patients. Ah, no, it's Evelyn. 8.
Okay.
The patients who are too sick to sit up are being assisted by the orderlies. That is correct.
Correct. Okay, Jesse.
The offices were thoroughly cleaned last evening by the night crew.
We're thoroughly.
Thoroughly, yes. It's incorrect. Is the offices were thoroughly cleaned.
Very good. Yes. Okay, very good. The next one, it's Felipe.
The car, yes. The car that was struck in the intersection yesterday is being repaired today. It is correct.
Yes, it is correct. Okay, very good. (38) passive voice. Yes, there is a recognized active and passive meaning. So you have to, if you have a sentence in passive voice, you have to check if it is justified. No, we mailed the package at the post office. Okay, we did it. The letter was mailed by us. Okay, so the letter is the focus on the object. The letter was mailed today before noon. Okay, by someone. The letter mailed today. No, the letter mailed today before noon. Sometimes we have a reduction. The letter which was mailed today, yes, arrived on time. So the letter mailed today before noon arrived on time. That would be fine. Yes, but not like this, right? Okay. So the car parked in a no parking zone. Once again, this is debatable. You can say the car parked. So since this is something that happens constantly, we can accept it as true that it's using active voice. The car parked. Oh, look at this car. It parked. It parked in a known parking area. Yes. And nowadays there are cars that park by themselves. Yes. Okay. Well, anyway, so the car parked in a no parking zone. So the car was parked. Let's consider old-fashioned. Yes, so like we have to specify that if it is done by itself. The car was parked. Okay, the physics exam began. This is what I tell you. Physics exam began like the organization of the event. Okay. Yes, but an exam cannot begin itself. So you get, I would say was begun, but as I told you, this is debatable. Yes. Okay. So number 3, Evelyn, everything.
Everything to organize the picnic has already done. That's incorrect. To organize the picnic has been done, or
Yeah. Or you can say has been done or has been being done. Like I estado siendo hecho. Yes. Okay. Very good. Jesse. Correct. Correct. The police investigated.
The police investigated him because of his unusual actions. It is correct.
Okay, Felipe.
The package containing the necessary samples has just sent. Incorrect. It has just been sent.
These are reduction, no? The package which contains no has just been sent. So it's important that you learn to identify when there is a reduction. Has just been sent. Remember that these adverbs like just already are usually used after the first auxiliary. Okay, number 6, Evelyn.
the vacation to Europe will plan carefully before the scheduled departure date. The vacation.
Well, how do you pronounce this?
Vacation?
Vacation.
Vacation.
Uh-huh.
The vacation to Europe will plan carefully. Will be planned.
Will be planned. Uh-huh. Will be planned. Okay. Will be planned. Okay. So the next one, Jesse.
The soccer game won in the closing minutes.
No, it's number 7.
No, the coffee turned bitter when it left on the stove for so long. It's a number 7. It is incorrect. It is the coffee turned bitter when it was left.
Yes.
The soccer game won in the closing minutes. The soccer game was we won. I'm
Was win 1-1. Yes.
okay, was one. Sorry, was one.
Okay. Next, Evelyn.
The clothes were made to rival the latest fashions of the season. The clothes were made.
Yes, were made to rival. Originally, when you read it, you said were made. In fact, were made to rival. Yes. So remember that the mind tends to read things correctly, or to correct things that are wrong without us noticing. Yes. Okay. So yes, Jessica. Number 10.
When the roads are icy, the buses do not drive. It is incorrect.
Okay.
Are not driven.
Are not driven. Yes, buses are not driven. But if you refer to the bus system and you say that they don't run, they are not available, it is correct. The buses don't drive. Yes, but of course, if we get picky in the sense of the language, that buses cannot be driven by it themselves. Yes, because let me just tell you that this is exercise. Let me tell you the answers that the book suggests. Yes, 38. 38, number 1 is incorrect. two correct, 3 incorrect. Been done, yes. Number 4, correct. 5 incorrect. Has just 5. Has just been sent. Okay. Number 6, it says incorrect. Will be planned. 7, correct. Incorrect, sorry. Was left. 8, it says incorrect. 1 was 1. Number 9, I put correct and it was incorrect. Evelyn said it was incorrect. Incorrect. And when the rules are icy, yes, it says that it's incorrect. Buses are not driven. Okay. Use the correct singular or plural nouns. Remember that I told you that. As much, the more we advance in this kind of skills, the easier they will become, because the intention is that to start with the most difficult ones so that we have constant review now. Constant practice with the review exercises. On the table, there were many dishes. When we begin a sentence with place, we have to use the verb. On the table were many dishes, yes? You can also say many a dish. Many a dish is a more formal way to say many dishes, yes? Okay, the lab assistant finished every test. When you say every, the verb is, the noun is in singular form. Every, after every, no, any, and some, no, someone, something, yes. Yes, or after this, would you say singular nouns? Okay. Okay. After this, each, every single one, some, yes, we use singular nouns. With both, too, many, several, various, we use plural nouns. Yes, the automotive shops stocked many parts for the various types of Hondas. Every receipt, it's correct, must be removed from the cashier's drawer and tallied. Okay, so Felipe, number 3.
Yes. The sales clerk demonstrated various additional, additional way that the machine could be used. Incorrect. Various additional ways machine could be used.
Okay, Evelyn, number 4.
The one find it difficult to believe that both of the piece of jewelry had disappeared. That both pieces.
Both
incorrect.
of the pieces, yes. Okay. Found it difficult. Okay, the next one.
The unhappy man become more and more discouraged
Became.
with. Sorry?
Became.
Yes, became more and more discouraged with each passing days. It is incorrect. It is day instead of days.
Yes. Okay, next, Felipe.
An extended cruise would be a nice way to spend a vacation 1 days. It is incorrect. A vacation 1 day.
Okay. The next one.
The manager was surprised that not a single worker was available on Tuesday. That's correct.
Single worker, singular, was available. Okay. Next one.
The housekeeper cleaned the room and took off.
Took two.
And took off the occupant's dress to the laundry. It is incorrect. Dresses. The
Yes.
occupant's dresses.
Dresses. Okay, the next.
When the first bill was defeated, the Senate immediately began work on a different bill. Is incorrect.
Okay.
Different bills. Bill.
Okay, and the next.
There were several boxes in the cupboard and each box contained a dozen glasses. Correct.
Correct. Okay, distinguish countable and uncountable nouns. Yes. Remember that countable nouns is when we focus on complete units. Uncountable nouns is when we focus on volume. However, there are some nouns. That's why I said we focus. Because, for example, rice, you can count rice, 1 rice, 2 rices, 3 rices, 4 rices, yes, but it's difficult to count them, no? So that's why we focus. Even though we know that we can count them, it's better to focus on the volume, on the mass. Yes, when you go to Starbucks and you ask for a coffee, you are focusing on a complete unit. Give me 1 complete coffee. Yes, in the moment that you start getting a sip, then it is not a complete unit anymore. And then you say that you have a lot of coffee, some coffee, yes, lots of coffee, but not 1 complete unit of coffee. The same happens when you go to Oxxo and you ask for 5 waters. You want 5 different kinds, 5 different bottles of water. But if we are chemists and we are analyzing different kinds of waters, we can talk about black waters, gray waters, sewage waters, yes, drinkable water, yes, purified water, yes, etc. Yes. Then the same happens with food. When we talk about the volume, the thing that we can eat, for example, there is a lot of food in the buffet. There was a lot of food in the buffet, so it is uncountable. But when we focus on the different, for example, different styles, cooking styles, we can say at the buffet they had lots of foods, no? Italian food, Mexican food, Japanese food, etc. Okay. So it's important that you mention what your focus is, okay? He has seen much foreign films, okay? If it is a plural, it's countable. So many. He didn't have much fun at the movies. Okay, for countable nouns, you use many, number, few, fewer, much amount, little, and less. It is common to say, I have less friends than him. It's very common. It's a very typical mistake. You don't have to say I have less friends. I have fewer friends. Yes, than he does. Okay, he received little notice that the bill would have to be paid. Little notice, it's okay. So notice news is even if we say news, remember that. Yes, remember that even if we say few, if we say no news, yes, news is information. So an information is uncountable. Yes, so you cannot say one news, two news, three news. So you say one piece of news, two pieces of news, three pieces of news. Okay, or lots of news. Some news. The police had few opportunities to catch the thief who had committed a large amount of crimes, a large number of crimes. Okay, so number 3, you will have fewer problems. Okay, this is Jessica. Number 3.
You will have fewer problems if, with your income taxes if you get professional help. It is correct.
Correct. Okay, Felipe.
Yes, after the strike, the company dismissed many employees. It is correct.
Okay, Jesse, Evelyn.
Because the bottom corner of the pocket was torn, much coins fell out. That's incorrect. Many coins fell out.
Many coins. Okay, Jesse.
Since he bought the new adapter, he has had less trouble with the machine. It is correct.
It is correct. With the machine, less trouble, yes. It's correct. Okay. Then
There are much new items to purchase before leaving, and there is such a short amount of time. It is incorrect. There are many new items to purchase.
okay, there are many new items, yes, to purchase. Yes, incorrect. Okay. Very good. Next one. Evelyn, number 8.
The less time you take on the assignment, the less pages you will complete. That is incorrect. The fewer pages.
The fewer pages, yes. This is a typical thing, no? That they say less time. You say less time, less pages. Okay. Fewer, because this is countable. Okay, the next.
A few soldiers who had been in heavy combat were brought back for a little rest. It is correct.
Correct. How do you pronounce this word?
Soldiers.
Sometimes the letter D sounds like Z. Soldiers. Soldiers.
Okay.
So in fact, the pronunciation is like this. Soldiers. Soldiers. The same happens. The same happens with education. Education. So we have to say education. Education. And all the words related to education, educator, executive, yes. The same happens with all the words that finish with dual. So we say gradual, residual, individual. Okay. Okay, continue, Felipe.
Yes, it is better to go shopping in the late evening because there are less people in the markets and you can accomplish a number of tasks in a short period of time. It is incorrect. There are fewer people.
Fewer people, yes. Using less all the time is common even for native speakers. So many people say, no, it's they say less people. My teacher used to say fewer people. They are native speakers. My teacher was stupid. He didn't know. Yes. Okay. So why? Because they hear Americans or British people making mistakes. So, and they don't get to understand that maybe these people didn't go to school. Yes. Or they have fossilized errors. Yes. That they repeat constantly. So recognize irregular plurals or nouns. Remember that there are some nouns that come from other languages, yes, are pluralized in the form that is done in the original language. For example, when we say mango, one mango, two mangoes with S only, yes. So that is accepted if you say, if you state that you are a Latin, yes. That's why Latinos is not Latinos with ES, it's Latinos with S only. Why? Because we respect that this is Spanish, no? But anyway, an American who writes or who spells mangoes with ES is because there are words that are so commonly used in the language in English that they have adopted the form, no, that form, the form that is used in English, no. So in English we say if it finishes in O, so the plural is ES, no, like hero, like even burro, no, burro or bureau or burro, so like burro es, yes, like we say in Spanish. Do you remember burro es? We do that in Spanish. Echoes with ES. Okay, but there are other words like, for example, paparazzo, it's Italian. The plural of O is I in Italian. Paparazzo, paparazzi, ragazzo, ragazzi. And then we say the plural of a or a is e or e, no? So ragazza, ragazze, paparazza, paparazze. Yes, another one is well, we have Latin words and we have Greek words, no? So for example here, criteria is a plural of criterion. Yes. Here we have, well, irregular plurals, words that change form. Man, foot, feet, goose, geese, woman, women, two teeth, mice, mouse, mice. Yes, of course, you can say mouses when we refer to this object. Yes. Okay. So now at en, child, children, ox, oxen. Yes. Okay, but the plural of fox is not foxen. Okay, then same as in singular, deer, deer, fish, fish, salmon, salmon, sheep, sheep, trout, trout. Remember that, for example, when we say moose, no, one moose, two moose. So you can say two mooses, you can say two deers, we can say two fishes if we refer to the species. So if I see 10 aquatic animals, water animals swimming, I can say that I see 10 fish. But if I am an expert and I know that there are 3 tuna fish, 3 salmon, and 3 cods, so then I can, and 1 trout, cod, salmon, or what other fish? Well, a clownfish. Yes, I can say that I see 10 fish, but there are 4 fishes. Yes, so because I know that there are 4 different species. The same happens with deer, if you know how to distinguish the different families of deer. The same happens with salmon, if you know that there is Canadian salmon, American salmon, or whatever. Yes, the same happens with sheep, the European sheep or Finland sheep or American sheep or whatever. And the same happens with trout. So with all of them, yes, so that are the same. So if you know that the different species and you want to focus that there are different species, you can pluralize it. Yes. Okay. The plural of I is ES, like analysis, analyses, axis, axis, crisis, crises, diagnosis, diagnoses, hypothesis, hypotheses, parenthesis, parentheses, synthesis, synthesis, thesis, thesis. Yes. Okay. In Spanish, it's not always the same, like una crisis, dos crisis. We don't say dos crises. Or dos crisis. Una crisis, dos crisis. Yes, it's the same as irregular. Okay. Ends in A. Yes, sometimes this happens in Spanish that we have irregular plurals. Yes. For example, águila. We say it's águila is considered like masculine when it's singular, no? El águila. But when we pluralize it, it's las águilas, no? Why? Not because if it is only one, yes, it's masculine, but if it is two, they change sex. No, it's because of cacophony. No, it's to say la águila sounds horrible. La águila, la agua. So that's why we say el agua, el azúcar, we say los azúcares. But we say las aguas, el agua y las aguas. Okay. So this is an irregular form in Spanish for this. Okay. The plural of is a, bacterium, curriculum, datum. Yes, phenomenon, phenomena, criterion, criteria, radios, where we have radius, radii, alumnus, alumni, bacillus, bacilli, cactus, cacti, fungus, fungi. Some people say fungi. I have heard that people say fungi. Okay, but fungus, fungi, nucleus, nuclei, radius, radii, stimulus, stimuli, syllables, syllabi. Yes, these are not the only ones that exist, so be careful. Yes. In Spanish, we say la currícula. We say las currícula, el currículum o, yeah, un currículum, dos es currícula. That's why we say currícula. And memorandum, no? Memorandum, dos memoranda. But it's common to say, the secretary wrote 2 memorandums. Of course, if you don't know. For example, formula, the plural of formula should be formulae with AE. Alumna, alumni. Sometimes the plural of A is AE, like formula, formulae, alumna, alumni. Yes. Okay, but formula, formulae, and alumna, alumni. But it's accepted to say alumnus. And formulas. Okay. Formulas. Okay. Parentheses are needed. Parentheses is a plural. So are needed around that expression. He wants to go on a fishing trip this weekend because he has heard that the fish wants fish to fish. The fish are okay. So Felipe, the syllabi.
Yes, the syllabi for the courses are included in the packet of materials. It's incorrect.
Yes. Incorrect. Are included. Syllabi is the plural of syllables. Okay, Evelyn, number 4. We cannot hear her. Jessica.
The diagnosis that he heard today were not very positive. It is incorrect. Was not very positive.
Or diagnosis. Well, incorrect. Okay.
See?
Very good. Felipe.
Yes, it says the crisis is not going to be resolved until some of the pressure is relieved. It is correct. The crisis
It is
is singular.
correct. Okay. So Jessica, number 6.
All of the alumni are attending the reception at the president's house. It is correct.
Correct. Alumnus, alumni. Felipe.
A flock of geese were seen heading south for the winter. Flock is singular noun, so it is incorrect.
We have to say was seen. Yes. Okay. The next one. Jesse.
The teeth in the back of his mouth needs to be kept. It is incorrect. It is 2.
Now we have to say teeth. The tooth. Yes.
The 2.
Tooth.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Okay. Tooth. Okay. Or the teeth need. No. Okay. The next one.
Yes. It's the fungi. Is the pronunciation the fungi?
Fungi.
If fungi is plural, so it says the fungi have, but I think it's have been spread.
Has spread. Well, it's a living organism. So
okay,
you
so in
say
that
they
case,
spread.
have spread because fungi is plural.
Okay, the next one.
The sheepdog is chasing after the sheep, which are heading over the hill. It is correct.
Yes, sheep singular, sheep plural. Yes. Okay. Now, let me check.
Fungus.
Fungus.
Fungi.
Fungi, you say?
Fungi.
Fungi. Okay. Fungi. So, okay. How did I tell you to pronounce fungi?
Fungi. It's
Okay,
fungi.
so fungi. You are a fungi instead of saying. Okay, I will remember that. Fungus, fungi. They are fungi. He's a fungi. Okay, so distinguish the person from the thing. So it's like I studied engineering with all the engineers. No, so engineer is the person, engineering is the noun. Yes, so he is a scientist. He works in science. Okay, I cannot say that he is a science. He's a man of science, you can say. Rafael Nadar is Ralph Nader. Ralph Nader is an authorization in the field. He's an authority. There are many job opportunities in accounting. Yes. Okay, so we have to distinguish the person from the thing. Yes. Okay. In the evening, he relaxes in front of the fire and writes long poems. Service in the restaurant was slow because one cook had called in sick. Okay, if you cook, you are a cook. Okay. And service is given in a restaurant, so this is correct. Okay. Okay, so Jesse, let's start with you. The sculpture.
The sculptor worked from sunrise until sunset on his new project.
Okay.
Should be the person now that is working. So sculpture, it is incorrect.
Yeah, because the sculpture like this is the piece of work.
Yes.
So we have to say
Sculpture.
like this, sculpture. It's the same pronunciation.
It's sculpture. Yes.
Yes, la
It's
escultura,
sculpture.
el escultor.
Mhm.
Escultor, la
I
escultura.
thought that it was written, that it is written with ER at the end, but no.
No, it's like this. Well, let me check. At my age nowadays, I cannot trust my memory. So,
Sculptor. Sculptor. Sculpture. Sculpture.
sculptor.
But
Right.
also the difference is in the pronunciation.
Yes,
Because
sculptor and sculpture. This
yes,
is sculpture. And the other is a sculptor. Yeah.
sculptor, yes.
Okay. That's why I tell you, I prefer to check. Yes, we might learn something new. Okay. So then the next one she has received. Okay. Felipe.
Yes. She has received several awards for her research in engineering.
Mhm.
It is incorrect.
Okay, let's see if Evelyn is ready.
Can you hear me?
The number 5.
Oh, yes. The Economist's radical views were printed in a column in the Sunday newspaper. Economist's radical views. That's correct.
Correct. Very good. So, Jesse.
You must have remarkable looks to work as a model for Vogue. It is correct.
Correct. Mhm. Okay, Felipe.
He had several critics to offer about the new play. It's incorrect. He had several criticisms.
Criticisms. Criticisms. Okay. I have also heard critics. He was giving lots of critics. Okay, but criticism. Okay. Okay, the next one, and let me check. Well, this is exercise number 42. Number 7. Criticisms. Yes. Okay. Evelyn, number 8, the gardener.
The gardener worked feverishly after the frost to save as many plants as possible. That is correct.
Correct. Okay. Jesse, the company hired.
The company hired a statistic to prepare marketing studies for the new product. It is
If you work in statistics.
Should be statistician.
Statistician. Yes. Okay. And Felipe.
The famous acting has appeared in more than 50 Broadway plays. The famous actor or actress has appeared in more than 50 Broadway.
The famous actor or actress. Yes. Nowadays, it is common to say actor for both actor and actress.
Okay, thanks.
Even in the Oscars, sometimes they have introduced female actor, the best award for female actor. Yes, okay. We finished for today. Yes, see you next week. We are about to finish grammar. So I think that 3 classes, three more classes probably. We will finish grammar. Then we will review quickly reading, and then in 2 or 3 classes we will finish reading, then listening also 2 or 3 classes. Then we are going to start with first certificate, and then IELTS, and then CAE, Oh no, it's first certificate, then TOEFL IBT, then CAE, the IELTS, then CAE, and that's it. We will finish with the preparation for this. So something that happens, and many times some of you ask me about this, is in the lesson plans that I sent to you, or in the materials that I sent to you, there are some links. I remember there are some links that are not active anymore. So you have, before class, check all the links that they are working. Otherwise, you have to look for a similar link. So for example, the intention here is it's a game on the use of reported speech. So then you can say, because the first activity normally is a game. So you can go to Google and type quickly online games to practice reported speech. Yes, reported speech. Yes, and then, yes, for example, here, and you have online games to practice reported speech, and you have Word, Educa Play, Teach This Com, ESL Game Plus, yes, and Busy Teacher. So it's important that, yes, that you have, for example, you can substitute that with this one, ¿no? Or concurso de preguntas, or abre cajas, or rueda aleatoria, cada abeja con su pareja. Okay, this is, rueda aleatoria sounds good, but it's the same game, but in a different presentation. So this is one thing. So make sure that all the links are active. Yes, if they are not, let me know so that we look for another one. Or if you change it, let me know which one you used. Yes, so that the others, maybe you solve the problem for yourself at the moment, no? But we are not solving the problem for other teachers. So, okay. And these ones, the one that say Google Doc, yes, remember that they are like, it's the same exercise, but you can interact with other people. It's in Google Documents, in which, but this is only reserved, these links are reserved only for when we work with groups. When we work with 2 people, 2 students, 3 students or more, and then we have to ask them to write all at the same time. Yeah, so for example, Mari, you will write you open the link. Yes, and then you say, yes, when you open the link and your students enter in this, they are able to write all at the same time. Yes, and then I can say, okay, Mari, Felipe, you're going to answer with in black. Evelyn, you're going to answer in yellow, and Jessica, you're going to answer in red, no? And then we can answer all at the same time. But don't use these ones for only one student. It's better that for only one student, you keep using the WhatsApp group. Yes, why answer in the WhatsApp group and not, sometimes they answer on, you ask them to answer in the chat in Zoom. Remember that when you answer, when you close the session in Zoom, the information is lost. And there are students who say, oh, I lost my information, but I wanted to keep it with me. It's better that you tell them to answer in WhatsApp, so they can have the information if they want it. If otherwise, they can erase it. Yes, but it's their decision. It's up to them. Okay. Well, this is everything for today. Okay, see you next week, guys.
Just let me tell you something,
Thank
Felipe.
you.
It
See
happened.
you.
Yes, yes, tell me.
It was something like you mentioned. Today I had a similar situation in a game, in a Kahoot. The Kahoot, I couldn't open it, but I opened it, but it says that it is You had to pay for it.
Ah, yeah.
So I changed it for an alternative game with frequency adverbs in
Kahoot
class 22. Kahoot, yes.
Kahoot.
So
Okay,
I changed it with another activity of frequency adverbs.
okay, can you send me the message by WhatsApp so that I can
Okay.
because
Yes.
right now I will go out, I need to buy water. So, and then when I come back, I don't want to forget it. So if I have the message there, yes. So
Yes.
send me a
Okay.
message anytime that you do changes. And remember, in
Okay.
the end, this is for everybody. In the end, you can change the activities if you want. If you think that you have a better activity, or you have the student needs to consolidate that knowledge, and the practice that is in the plan is not enough, you can include more activities. You are free to do that. Yes, but don't change everything, because I will be observing classes again. Yes, because I am noticing that, yeah, for example, in some classes it says continue with lesson level 2, lesson 3, no? And the material that when I am checking in the WhatsApp group, the material that you're using does not correspond at all with what so that some people have been changing everything. What is the justification? Yeah, so you change everything. Yeah, so is there a justification, or you just are in doubt how to use the material that you are provided with, or what? No. Okay. See you then, guys.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you, teacher. Bye.
Thanks.
See you.
Bye.
See you
See
next.
you.